So I am on the new topic of the charger here. So we're gonna, wait a few seconds here for everybody to get in. Um, this is going to be a short video yet again, but it's going to be informative on a few different aspects. I think it's great what Dodge is doing, and I'm pretty excited. So basically, what I'm going to talk about today is like my previous videos and also the red eye, of course. But I really have to turn this light on here first. But no, I really have to touch base on a couple of things. Now, the one thing I want to touch base on is in my previous videos, and I get to say I told you so a little bit because everybody's been focused on the Challenger Red Eye. And the Challenger Red Eye is 797 horsepower. Basically, forget about the marketing gimmick of 797. It's basically a Demon. It's running 14 pounds of boost, which is the same as the Demon. It has the same size blower as the Demon, or maybe it might be slightly smaller. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think they went from a 2.3 to a 2.7, and the Demon was a 2.9. But in reality, you're only like 11 horsepower short of a Demon. They basically did that so they wouldn't get flamed off the internet and booed out of the building for giving everybody a Demon at a lesser cost. But it's almost a Demon. Not quite, but almost. I mean, of course, even if they made it a Demon, it wouldn't have the VIN number. But the thing is that everybody today is wrapped up in the Challenger Red Eye, which is great. It gets a new badge with the red eye in the Hellcat logo. It gets a slightly bigger supercharger. It gets more horsepower. It gets more torque. A lot of great things. It will not be limited production. So with that being said, I'm not taking anything away from the Red Eye because the Red Eye is great. It runs the quarter mile in 10.8 at 131, which is 0.2 faster than the Challenger wide body. So it's a very fast and capable drag strip car, as was the Demon. And to be honest, the Demon is not really that great in its stock form unless you know what you're doing. So with that being said, the Challenger Red Eye will have 797 horsepower. It's also going to, like I said, have an upgraded supercharger. It's going to have new badges. There's going to be a couple other little goodies that are going to come, a large supercharger, more boost. It's great. But what a lot of people haven't talked about is the charger. And the charger indeed is getting upgrades that make it very much worthwhile to have if you need a sedan. And I did a video based on the charger about a week ago, and a lot of people said that I was full of shit and it wasn't true. And if you guys go back and you look at my previous video, after you're done watching this live feed, if you go back and watch my video that I did on the Charger Hellcat, you will see that I called out a bunch of features, and everyone was saying there's no way this is happening, and you get your trolls that come through, and there were several of them that said I was dreaming. Well, Dodge announced officially today that the Charger Hellcat is going to have not only the horsepower bump for 717, which I called that too. It's in my thumbnail. It says more power, and more power is more power. I called line lock, and they added line lock. That was in my video. I can't make that up. It was there from last week. Not only that, I also called that it was going to get the chiller killer, and it indeed, from Dodge today, was confirmed that the Charger will indeed have killer chiller, which is all the things that I announced several weeks before Dodge even announced them. And they never even teased any of this stuff. They never teased any of it. So if any of you guys are watching my videos, you'll clearly see that everything I said the Charger was getting, it's getting. And they never teased any of it. So that's why I try to tell you guys, I was telling you guys that's what's going to happen. And the same thing goes with the Viper truck, or not the Viper truck, the Hellcat truck, and the TRX, and the Raptor, the 427. A lot of people are flaming me for the 427. It's coming. There's all kinds of engines just sitting on shelves at the Ford plant waiting to go in, just like Ram is putting the 426 into the TR and the Hellcat into the TRX. So with that being said, the Charger Hellcat is what I'm most excited for. The Redeye 797, that's all wonderful, but it's going to be basically a Demon with a little bit less horsepower. We already have that. I don't know why Dodge did that. To me, it doesn't make much sense. We already have a Demon. We already have a wide body Challenger. We don't need we just don't need any more Challengers at this point. We need a Charger. Now, what is Dodge going to do for the Charger? Now, I've called out all the things they did. And what they're doing right now, mark my words down. Remember I said this because I've already, pretty much called everything Dodge is doing. I've already called it. So what they are most likely doing is going to ride the coattails of the Demon for one more year. They're going to have the Redeye Challenger for the rest of the year. The Charger guys are going to get the Killer Chiller, the line lock. They're going to get another feature I'm going to tell you guys about for the Charger, so stay tuned. There's one more I didn't mention. And they're going to get the grill with the upgraded horsepower, and the list is going to go on. But what's going to happen is Dodge doesn't want to release a Redeye in the Charger. It's not going to get a Redeye. At least I don't think it will. Very unlikely. What's actually going to happen is Dodge is going to wait till 2020 for the refresh of the frame when it's lighter, and Dodge is going to get a wide body Charger, or the Charger is going to get the wide body, and then it's going to get the horsepower bump. And I think that the horsepower bump is going to be about the same as the Redeye, but the Charger is going to have its own version. Now, if you guys watch my previous Charger video, you will see that I said horsepower bump, and in that video, I even said that the Charger and Challenger were going to be up to around 808 horsepower, but probably not because I don't want to interfere with the Demon. And I said most likely in the 750 range, maybe 775. I was off by like 20 horsepower. So, but then again, I said 808, so it was right in between. I called it almost dead on at what they were doing. And I'm going to tell you guys the Charger's not forgotten. They're just going to ride the Challenger out one more year because there was such a high demand for Demons, and now they have to keep their word. Now, believe me, they wanted to make more Demons and can't because they already made an agreement. They've already, run their production. The sales are high on the Demon. They sold all of them, and they want more. So they increased the power, and they basically made the Redeye. I don't want to say this because it might upset a lot of people, but the Redeye is, some people might say, the poor man's Demon, whereas I say it's a much smarter and more affordable Demon. Because the Demon only has very few things that are better, and it's a lot more money. So basically, the Redeye is going to be a wicked-ass Challenger, but the Charger's not forgotten. The Charger's going to get the wide body and the refresh and all that for 2020. So this time next year, we're going to be doing videos on the wide body Charger that's going to have more horsepower, and it's going to have its own name. I don't think it's going to keep the Redeye name. It could become a household name. Who knows? I don't know at this point yet. But I will tell you that there's another feature that I also mentioned in my Charger Hellcat video, which was confirmed by Dodge today. And that is very similar to trans brake. It's a new boost-controlled launch control that's going to misfire the engine and give you a perfect launch. So basically, in my Charger video, I announced that it was going to get the line lock, the burn box, the chiller killer, the upgraded grill, and upgraded horsepower. You guys got it all. Everything I said except the wide body, which apparently is getting pushed off to 2020. So yeah, two-step. And so pretty much, everybody's talking and ranting and raving about this Challenger Redeye, and that's a great thing. I'm pretty stoked about it. It's going to be awesome. And no, I will not be trading in my Charger Hellcat for the Challenger Redeye. The Challenger is a wonderful vehicle, but I'm more of a Charger guy, and I'm definitely not going to be trading the Charger in for the Challenger. Now, when the Charger wide body comes out, for sure. Now, will I trade out for the new 2019 Hellcat? That's very possible. I think the boost at launch in first gear is going to be like 5 or 6, and then it's going to go into second gear and immediately pull the 12 pounds. But I very well could get the new challenge or Charger. If you guys want to see me get the new Charger Hellcat, that means I'll have to get 2 more Hellcats, which is fine by me. But remember, I just got the pulley and the tune. I could easily do a pulley and tune on the new one. So if you guys want to see me get the new one with killer, chiller, and line lock, and you want to see a new Charger Hellcat on the channel, I'll get one. I will go pre-order one in the next month. I'll pre-order it for sure. But you guys got to do 2 things if you want to see that new Charger Hellcat on the channel. Like the shit out of this video right now. Get the likes up. There's like 100 people watching at one given point here and only 14 likes. Like the shit out of the video. And you guys are going to have to share this video like you guys did last night. My subscriber count's got to go up to about 25,000, which is not hard because I'm going for 16,000 now. I will get the new Charger Hellcat with line lock, killer, chiller, and I'll review it, and I'll have I'll pull a mic at street speed, and I'll be the first guy to get the Charger Hellcat. I'm not even kidding. We'll definitely do it up, but we definitely got to get the subscriber count up higher. Share the video, like the video. It's got to get shared with everybody, and I'll get the new Hellcat. And I'll make another video on that at a later time. But I just want to let you guys know, the Challenger Redeye, 797 horsepower. It's going to have, like I said, the killer chiller in both of them. The Challenger's going to have it as well, but it's got a lot of different great features about it that, like I said, make it a poor man's demon, basically. And the Charger's getting those upgrades. Now, also, the Scat Pack's getting an upgrade, too. The Scat Pack will now have the Charger Hellcat's hood, the SRT hood, with the heat extractors. You're going to have an option now to get a satin black hood in the Charger, which I think is pretty cool. Not like the greatest thing ever, but it's pretty cool to have that feature added. A lot of people are going to be upgrading their Hellcats for the new one, but not for anything else except really killer, chiller, and line lock. 10 horsepower is not a lot. It is a little bit of a bump. But the Hellcat Redeye is definitely unique. So are you guys more pumped about the Challenger or the Charger? Even though the Challenger's got more horsepower, I think the Charger is the way that most people seem to want to go. Yeah, the Scat Packs will definitely be a bunch of wannabes. A Challenger convertible, I don't know. I don't think Dodge is doing that. The Viper was said to be coming back in 2020. That's most likely true. We'll have a video on that at a later date. Dodge confirmed today the Dodge Viper, or the Viper, is not in the 5-year plan. They're lying. They're straight lying. The Viper is in the 5-year plan. Just like I called everything else, the Viper is in the plan. And of course, they're not going to tell you that because they're not going to want to let any more secrets out. And they know guys like me are onto them. So when they tell you the Viper's not in the 5-year plan, they're lying. The Viper clearly is one of the biggest 5-year plans they've ever had. So we'll just let that go. As far as the 392 going to the 426, that is happening this time next year. The 392s are going to get slowly replaced in 2020 by the 426 Hemi, which will go in the SRT Charger, Challenger, and Scat Packs, as well as a Durango SRT, and it'll go in the Rebel TR, and that is going to be awesome. So I got some people in here asking me to recap the new Charger. How do I know this stuff? Well, I got family that work there, but not only that, I've been in the automotive industry for 20 years, and I know how these things go. It's hard to know everything, but I do have a really good handle on what's going on. So I'm going to recap the Charger. Everyone knows about the Redeye Challenger, so I'm going to recap the Charger. The Charger is going to get line lock. So you can burn up the tires. So now you won't need a burn box like I have anymore. You're going to have line lock. It's going to have the killer chiller, just like I called in my previous video. If you go watch my video from last week or the week before, you'll see I called more power, killer chiller. I also called line lock, and I called a power increase, which all of them are now confirmed. So my video that I did 2 weeks ago, everything I said in that video has been confirmed today. So now people can not doubt me as much anymore. So I'm just, letting you guys know so that you understand that I do dig hard in Detroit. I know what's going on up there, at least a lot of the things that are going on. So I'm going to keep recapping the Charger. Line lock. It's going to have the killer chiller so you can cool your supercharger off between runs just like the Demon. It's also going to have a new launch control 2-step kind of, I guess you could say, where it's going to limit and misfire the engine on boost to get you out of the hole in first. That means you should be able to take the Charger Hellcat to the drag strip bone stock, and you should be able to get high tens out of it. And apparently, from what I'm hearing, is the tires are going to be upgraded for 2019. They're going to go from 275s to 305s. So Dodge is bent the plastic liners in the inside and spaced the wheels accordingly, and they get slightly wider wheels. Whatever they're doing, they've done a bunch of different little things to get 305s. Now, 305s, if they're a good enough compound with a good launch control, will give you a high 10 in a stock Charger Hellcat, especially with a 10 horsepower bump and the 2 snorkels. It's also going to be really awesome to do all this. Now, the only thing is, Hellcat prices won't go down because the red eye is going to be more expensive. I anticipate the red eye as being 77 to 78,000, probably 75,000. Charger will be 72. What color would get? I don't know. I think probably. I'm probably going to get Destroyer Gray. It seems like a very popular color these days. Even the Hyundais are getting that kind of stuff. Now, listen, don't count Dodge out completely. There's a very good possibility sometime this year that Dodge may announce something even better for the Charger. It's sort of on the unlikely side of things, but they very well could. Now, also, I did mention last night in my other video that the 797_62818 was today's date. I did tell you that's what it was. It was very easy. I didn't watch anybody else's video, so if someone else said that, congrats to them as well. But I did immediately decipher that. So I think I'm on to Dodge here. So I will start calling my phone nonstop. I tell you what, I will get the Charger Hellcat. Just understand that if I get the new Charger Hellcat, I won't be able to tune it, and I won't be able to put a pulley on it for several months. So it's up to you guys. When this video is done going live and it posts to my YouTube, be sure to go in there and like this video and watch it again for me, and also comment below on what you guys are going to think and what you guys want me to do, because if I do get the new Charger Hellcat, I won't be able to get a pulley and tune on it until like next year. So it'll be November until April where I won't really be able to do a whole lot other than exhaust or intake or stuff like that. So if you guys want to see it, we're going to lose out on the upgraded boost. I'm making a lot more power than a 2019 would anyway. I'm making 950 cranks. So, you guys got to let me know that's what you want to see on the channel, and I'll try to make that happen, because I really want the new Charger Hellcat in Destroyer Gray. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. That's going to do it for this video. I don't want to keep it too long. So to recap everything, the Challenger, I don't really like the double scoops, but I guess it's unique. It's going to serve a different purpose and have a different look. So it's going to get, the red eye's going to get the new badges, bigger supercharger, more horsepower, killer chiller, bunch of other things are getting added to it. Those are the biggest ones, the most important ones, better tires, hopefully. The Charger, like I said, got no love today, really. It got a lot of announcements, just like the Challenger, but no one really said much. But line lock, killer chiller, upgraded grill, 10 more horsepower, as well as a new launch control and better tires. The Charger Hellcat got everything it needed today. It didn't need more power. It needed a better launching system, a line lock, and a killer chiller, and it needed better tires. And then they gave it 10 more horsepower because of the new vent, or the new snorkel type front dual intake for the vents. So the Charger got everything it should have gotten in 2015, if you ask me. The 2019 Charger Hellcat is exactly what the 2015 should have been. So I'm going to wrap it up with there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. There's a lot more stuff coming, live vlogs and other vlogs that I'm filming this week. The Charger is not lost. If you want to know my honest opinion, the news of the day wasn't the red eye. It was the Charger, because that's the car that everybody's been dying for an upgrade for, and they got it. Yeah, it's just a downgraded tune than the Demon. Poor man's Demon, like I said, not to take away from it. It's a smart move because they're capitalizing on people who wanted Demons, which is why they've pushed the wide-body Charger back another year. Or maybe not. We're going to find out. So, yeah, I'm at this point in time, I'm very glad for everybody who loves Dodge. Things are looking good. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. When the video is done live and it goes to my YouTube, comment, watch, share, like, Definitely, guys, got to get the channel to 25,000 subscribers, and then I will think about trading in for the Charger Hellcat. But I've got to get the 25 bare minimum by the end of August so I can prepare to purchase and pre-order the new Charger Hellcat. So don't forget to check out the store, oops, my phone. I almost dropped my phone. DriveWithDemons.com, and get new key tags as well that are going to be available in the store in the next week. I think that it's going to be a great year for everybody who loves Dodge. But until the next video, guys, have fun. Thanks for all your support, and take care and have a great day.